All right then. Welcome, everybody to the stream. Yes, we are a few minutes late. I do apologize for that. Uh, I wasn't actually at the computer, so um, yeah. Um, great. Yeah. Anyway, I will switch over to here, and I will try and catch up with what you said. You might play with Valheim. One thing you never thought about at the left corner, there's a picture of a controller on the left side. Oh, that'll be Discord. That'll be the Discord link. Yeah. That'll be the yeah. It's a bit awkward having it like, the random letters. But even I mean, it's there, and then obviously below the stream is available. But I think also then if you're like watching it on the VOD or something, it's a bit easier to sort out. But yeah, we are back. We are playing some Tarvelard. It should be the same. It should be the Discord logo, actually. Yeah, I don't think it's. I think you're the first person to mention anything about it, really. Because once again, yeah, just scroll down and it's like the actual Discord link. Well, yeah, there's that as well. Also, I think didn't Discord do possibly a rebrand of some of that stuff, so it probably might be outdated potentially. Right, so I need to find a quest. I'm missing a quest. I remember occasionally I log into my Discord. It's like, hey, we got new things. I'm like, cool. I'm not gonna use that. We need to find a quest. We're missing one from this region. Because where are we? Wildemore, West Rohan, Wildemore. Quests of the High Knolls. We're on 21 out of 22. I would like to be at 22 out of 22. That's my preferred thing today. Why do I have no focus? I don't know. I'm so confused. Yeah, I want to focus on specifically this area over here, I think, because this is where the High Knolls is. Now, I could do a warband, but I don't think I can take out that warband that I'm thinking about. Varg, I definitely cannot kill, and it's also not one of the ones we particularly care about. He is also part of the Balewood, which we're not interested in too much. The one we were interested in is the Grim one. The like, I can't remember its name, but it's over here somewhere. And yeah. It's like 8 levels away from Minas Tirith stuff. I mean, true. Though I am doing a lot of side content, so I don't know if we'll necessarily get too close to that soon. Like, because all this stuff is level 85. So, basically because Palpatine was doing a lot of main stuff. And also, I think if I do this, I'm not really, like, spoiling it for you as much. Because this isn't the main story. So, this is just, like, showing off the region and doing some sort of, like, otherwise not very important, stuff. Also, it's good to do this because when we get to the next region, doing all the side stuff on there actually gives you an extra trait point. So it is important to do, and they flow, I think, pretty well into each other. So that also helps out. Well, I'm also, because I've already done the side stuff, you can actually like pay attention a bit more as I'll skip through most of it. So I won't, it's not like I'm going to be necessarily telling you what's happening. But otherwise, you know, if I can't ever do content that you haven't done, I can only play like the first 20 levels of the game, you know? It's pretty, I can just like do like Bree over and over again, right? Hopefully I can do the High Knolls Blizzard and then that's fine. We weren't able to kill this as Palpatine. However, we are higher level and we have damage over time. And I think I'm just better. No, I'm just saying, you know, the only content that you've done is, yeah, the only content you've actually done is, like, level 20 stuff, right? So, that's all we can do. Without spoiling. I mean, I think that first command is actually possibly what you were going for, really. The ha ha ha. Except I just laughed at you for getting it wrong. Okay, cool. So we got that deed completed. Alright, quest for the High Knolls. Perfect. It's a good thing I remembered that that actually works that way. But we have the blue box of Wildemore spoils. We have 42 marks and some medallions. 4 medallions. I think it would be interesting if you could actually get Lotro points out of like the spoils box. Like, imagine if you could get like 5 Lotro points very rarely out of like a warband box. I feel like that would be interesting. I got an extra 2 bonus experience, virtue experience, which is kind of stupid. I don't like. I'm fine having an extra 200 because that's a, you know, multiple of 10. But having a stupid 2 extra is kind of boring. Found a new show to watch. What show is it? See if I know what it is. Probably not, because it's me. Okay, I definitely won't know what it is. Empress in the Palace. I mean, from what I know of the other show, it already sounds very similar. So, so that works. I love playing a hunter. Is it... I was about to say, is it bad that I love playing hunter so much? Just a nice change of pace, but also just fun. I'm a little annoyed about the amount of might gear that I've been getting, but it's fine. Less violence. Is that a good or bad thing? There's a lot going on right this moment with this. Problem I have is I binge watch shows and then I get sad that I've got nothing else to watch. It's a problem. Like, I binge watched Slime, and I kind of wish that I hadn't, because I wanted to, like, I want to watch it again. I'm thinking about watching it subbed so I can watch the next episodes. But the problem with watching it subbed for me is I have to, like, focus primarily on that. I can't multitask when it's subbed. Hello, hello. How are we doing? Yeah, I did the same with Steins Gate, where I watched it all in one day, and then I was sad that I didn't have any more to watch, and then I wanted to watch it again. Because I honestly didn't think I'd like Steins Gate, but I really like Steins Gate. It's good. I need to watch Steins Gate 0 though. So But I haven't got the time at the moment. I was actually pretty lucky tonight with the with everything. Like, cause Sundays we have like unlimited games until 10 o'clock, which normally have like a few people doing. We actually didn't.
I do not know if we will survive.
Yeah, but then you don't actually. We didn't have anybody come in today with that, so it's pretty cool. Always mean to catch these, never to quite do. Yeah, the schedule has certainly been a bit thrown around recently, but that's kind of why I'm doing these kind of later streams. Is like normally I wouldn't. I'd be like, oh, you know, I'll go sleep, but not only does it mean some people are able to catch streams that they otherwise wouldn't be able to, but I can still have, you know, basically 7 streams a week, but just a bit more spread out in terms of times. Less enduring mace. See, this is what I mean, right? Look at all this stuff, right? Okay, gonna go through it real quick. So I got a lesser enduring mace of evasion, vitality, might, evade, but it's better than what I have, like, damage-wise. And then I've got this axe of fate, which is might, vitality, fate. I just want some agility stuff. Though maybe what we should do, right, is with Brawler coming out whenever, maybe we should start like getting Brawler gear ready, like start getting might like gear through periodic levels, so we can just like. But I guess Brawler wouldn't have weapons, right? I don't know how it's gonna work, but would Brawler actually have like an axe, or is it still gonna just be? Is it just gonna be fists? How does it work? How does the game work? I guess we'll find out. But at least like armor-wise, it's probably worth pre-crafting some stuff. I'm super into the ideas of pre-crafting at the minute. I don't know why. I haven't yet done it, but like the idea of pre-crafting for this character, actually less so this character, but more Palpatine and Palpadult. More so Palpadult, I think. Because the thing was with pre-crafting for Palpadult is Palpatine I can just craft when I need it. Whereas if I'm not available when Palpadult levels up, at least it's just already made. And just trade it over preemptively and we're all good. Because, no offense, Ghost, but I don't think you're going to be quite leveling up like 10 times over the course of 2 nights or something like that. And then in desperate need of armor upgrades. So we think we should be good. Is there a... There we are. So yeah, like, if I just have it all made, and whatever, I can just trade over roughly when you're like, you know, at 63, which you are now, I can just trade you over the 65 stuff. And then when you're sort of like 70-ish, I can get you the 75 stuff, or the 70 stuff at 70, and then the 75 stuff at 75. Problem is, with my plans, the 65 stuff will be better than the 70 stuff. No, I'm just saying, like, you're at 63, so I need to make you the 65 and get ready. I am on Evernight, currently. So I need to get that stuff sorted for you, but I need to wait for you till you're actually, like, back on. I mean, I should just get it done. But, when you're back playing, then I'll, get around to that. Because tomorrow is my day off, so I actually, see, again, might, vitality, physical mastery. That's a lot of physical mastery, but the loss of agility is a bit of a pain. Ah, nice. I have stuff on Arkenstone and Evernight, but, I have more on Arkenstone, I say, but that's because I have, like, 9 years worth of time on Arkenstone compared to, like, at this point less than a year on this server, but I still feel like I've gotten more. Feel like I've got more done on this account overall. Maybe because I've just got more diversity in characters and the whole 50 character slot thing. Yeah, Palpadol is currently 63. Palpatine is 85, obviously, so next to Dampe. But yeah, if I make the 65 stuff, and then the 65 will be really, really good. You know, better than what you have now.
These are
And then
times for
the 75 stuff will be,
I do not know if we will
whatever
survive this onslaught.
Spent 8 odd years on and off.
Happening to these lands.
Nice, nice. Yeah, I moved over beginning of this year as a nice like restart. So I have 2 130 hunters on Arkenstone and a 121, or 2 121 champions. I think another hunter on my other account or something. But nothing otherwise massively too high. Oh my god, I'm getting... Oh, that's not better than what I have, but it's nice. It's good to know that I can get uncommon gear from here because it's going to be a big thing for Fee-Man as well. Yeah, the 75 gear will be good. But maybe, you know, if I have the gear ready for you, right, is that not a good opportunity to push yourself? You'll be like, ooh, if I just get a couple more levels, I can get a new bit of gear. I mean, yeah, when you're back on, I've had said that I will help you through Mirkwood. To be fair, I did say I'd be on Reneborn, I think, because then I can one-shot everything. But if you want to do, if you want to play some Palpatine and Palpadol, feel free. I'll tell you my next goal: Rain of Arrows. It's my next big goal. Because my next thing for Palpatine is, because he's not leveling, he's instead going to be doing his virtues. I want to get his 5 main virtues maxed to, I think, what is he on, like 43? I mean, 42, I think. Yeah, I'll be maxing out what my, you know, traded virtues are. And at least then we're, you know, best that we can be, similar to how Feyrand kind of is. And really similar to how every character. I think this character's normally not a stream character, so I normally play him off stream. I just had a sort of want to, but we sort of sprinkle in some group stuff and some other stuff. I mean, I think this character's half this character's existence, other than being my replacement main, was to help Ghost with Angmar when I moved over. But yeah, never say no to help. I mean, I'm just randomly killing enemies at this point, so I'm not really worried. 94 minutes shot. I have a mini. He's 105. I also know nothing about mini. Figure that one out. How does that work? It's a problem. Because I don't like learning. You know? Also, I wasted my first stage. I even have first stages for him. I just want first stages. I was like, I want to learn to heal. Because if I can learn to heal, then I can, at the very least, right? If I learn to be, like, mini and do healing or whatever, even if I don't continue that, at least I can appreciate those that do. I think we should be alright for the minute, considering we're doing under-level stuff, but if we need a hand, I'll give you a shout. Invisible walls. We love it. Yeah, this is all 85 stuff. It's end of previous expansion content. Even though my gear is kind of lackluster, actually, for what it is. But that's only because I got, like, some 72s, but I'm going to be maxing those out with these. I want to see at 93 what... I want to see when we get doubled. Also, that cloak got worse since I last looked at it. Sad time. Yeah, I think Hunt is just a class I think I can just get on with, you know. Probably any other class. Actually, no, I still think I'm decent enough at Captain?
These are desperate times for the Rohirrim.
We are good with
I am
Champion.
afraid of what is happening to
Only
these
because he's
lands.
maxed.
These are desperate times for
So,
the
yeah.
Rohirrim.
So, defeat Balewood Overseers. Burn orc carts along the roadway. And collect whips from the slave drivers. I don't know why the word roadway just feels like it isn't a word. But that might just be me. Like, I know deep down it is a word. But just reading it that second just felt like it didn't make sense in my head. I don't really understand it. Let's get rid of that warband, because that is a small fellowship warband, which I'm not even going to try to go after for the minute. I'm not really too fussed about warbands for the most part. Need a new desk chair. I can't even remember where I got my desk chair. I think it was just, this is just like a generic office one. It's not even like a black office one. It's like brown. I wanted to get one of those ones, you know, those sort of quote-unquote gaming ones with like lumbar support. So it's like, they seem quite decent if you get a good quality one. What is it, Herman Miller or whatever it is? The really, really expensive ones. Ghost always directs everything at me. Ghost didn't reply to my message earlier. I'm so sad. I got offended. Ghost turned notifications off on his phone. So sad. So upset. Not really. I think he said it stopped sending you notifications when I send you a message for some weird reason. Which my phone did for you as well at some point. So it's, I'm not offended. I know, he's so rude. Been playing Valheim. How dare you? Yes. I need to check my character names and then I'll give you a shout. I can't remember what my I can't remember if I've got Enisfiel or Tarvelad or like what my champion's name is, which is really bad. But I'll need to log in and I'll send you a message. Cause yeah, I need that level 115 frame. Important. Yeah, it's pretty good. I don't know if it would be my favorite. I'd have to look at it compared to some of the others, but yeah. Still think they do pretty good. That's one of the things I think they do well with the legendary servers, at least, is the frames. To be fair, this is the sort of thing I should be doing on the legendary servers. I should, yeah, go on the legendary server and do this with my hunter on there. I think I just need to spend, like, maybe tomorrow I'll just go through, or today, technically. I'll just go through and get Tarvelad. I think it's Tarvelad. Whatever my hunter is. On Anor through Moria. And then we can just, like, play just normally. And then this can be on my off-stream character, like normal. Could be an idea. Then I can make a bit more use out of my VIP. Yeah, normal 6 PM. Possibly earlier, but I think certainly Definitely 6. I don't know what I'm doing today / tomorrow. I think I need to start on the next video. So probably, yeah, normal stream. You have a 10-year frame? I'm more excited for the 10-year fireworks. That's going to be my biggest thing. I want that unlimited dragon firework just to make Ghost jealous. Alrighty, have a good one. Buy one of those dragon fireworks. And next year I will have it. Just one more year. One more anniversary event. No, it's not a firework frame. It's a dragon firework. Like, just fireworks. Like, have you not seen it? Look. Watch it, watch it, watch it. Dragons! Dragon. Really hoping I didn't die. Like that. That's 10-year. So 10th anniversary. So I get it next year. Because I'm on 9 at the moment. Only thing I don't like about, or the thing I don't like about the 9-year anniversary is that I do have to open the box to get the frame. Whereas every other year, you just get the frame. Well, the game's been out for what? 15 years. 14 years. So people do have it. You started playing in 2011. It came out in 2017, so for the 10th year anniversary. So I had to tie whips to banners. But where are said banners? Or where is enemy that I have to kill? This one? Good thing is, I'm picking up these Runekeeper's rune satchels, which on its own doesn't seem like too big a deal, but means I can slowly get those legacies for my first stage, which is for Palpatine. The level 85 first stages, which I have no business in actually having. I think Ghost is always jealous. Ultimately, we know the thing that Ghost is most jealous of. Ghost is really jealous of my hat. Because, yeah, my hat's great. Okay, Ghost, you've got to tell me. You got to tell me what the best hat in the game is. If you don't say the plumed hat, you're wrong. But I want your opinion. Best hat is Sauron? That hat that I...
do not know if
should we go do
survive the
Remachant
sun
tomorrow and then
I am afraid
unlock that hat
into
tomorrow
these
night?
lands.
I think we should. Sounds like a plan. Where am I? What am I after? All the way up here. You want the hat? Well, I can get the hat tomorrow. But someone doesn't want to do Remachant or unlock it. Context, the hat the Ghost is talking about is this one. This is Ghost's favorite hat in the game. All you have to do is complete Remachant Tier 1. I'm pretty sure you even have the embers to buy it at the moment, so, you know. But can Padme get that? You mean Lindral? I mean, they're the same, right? So they cry to death. They die of a broken heart. I mean, you can buy it if you do Remachant Tier 1. If this character did Remachant Tier 1, I could buy it on this character. It's bound to account. So, if you then got Dampe up to level 130, you could get Dampe to wear it as a piece of actual equipment as well. Well, you would have to, you know, I could get it. No. So, for the Tier 1, it is not part of the set. It is not the legendary version. It is not this version. Yes, you have to do like Tier 3, I think, to get this specific version. But there is a version that you can buy after completing Tier 1 one time. That has the same actual model. So while it doesn't have necessarily the same stats, it does have the model. And you just buy it for embers. And that's why I say, yeah. Which is why I'm like, you need to go do that quest chain and then unlock it and then we'll do it. And then you can just buy it and you have it then. So yeah. Well, I mean, what we'd have to do is we'd have to get you at least somewhat aware of how to do the raid and like what to attack and, you know, at least make you semi-aware of what's going on. And then we could do that pretty easily, I think. Because I want to watch a video through it still, which I will actually probably do tomorrow then. Now that I'm reminding myself. And actually, like, learn it. Yeah, people run it all the time, guys.
Sheltered from the evil that has taken hold of the forest, Baralas wishes to recall the days before
during, like,
Mulrazum's
normal
coming,
peak times.
when the Ents once met at the end.
Obviously, people run, like, Tier 2s, Tier 3s occasionally, which wouldn't really work. But we need to be social. Well, I mean, if you can listen to what... If you can do what you're told, then you'll probably be fine. So yeah. But think you only have to do it once. And then if you do it on Lindral, right, you can buy the Tier 1 stuff and then trade it over to Remelas. Not Remelas. That's my hunter. My other hunter. To Lindral, you can trade it over to Dampe when he gets to 130. And it's all unlocked and everything. So I'm only going to do it on, like... I want to do Threshold on Reneborn. And then get the mini gear from that. For Afka. No, I'm saying you could trade it if you wanted the actual stats of it, because it's still a decent statted item. Like, you know the helmet I made you for Lindrel, right? Imagine the equivalent for champion, right? So it'll be the same stats, it'll just be might instead of agility. It's better stat-wise than that helmet. So it is better than what I would be able to craft you. So you know, when Dampe gets to 130, you know, it would not only mean that I wouldn't have to craft you that item, but you just immediately have something better, which would help. So immediately, as soon as you got to 130, you'd have like this really good bit of armor that you could just put on, which I think is always nice, I think. So I have the Smudged Orders of Isengard. How interesting. So interestingly, it looks like all the... Oh no, this is agility. Is that better than what I have though? Finesse rating. So I lose crit, lose physical mastery, but I gain crit. Yeah, finesse. I lose crit, physical mastery, but I gain finesse. I don't like clubs. Is that wrong with me? I don't know. Hunter Sword, the first age. I actually want to keep these at the minute because I am planning on doing some more Bjornins. Ooh, that's a nice, that's some nice physical mastery right there. I lose some fate, but I gain agility and vitality on my other ring. And then I can deconstruct that. I think we'll go for it. So that, instead of my second ring, yeah. This is a no. This is a no. Necklace. More agility, more vitality, and some physical mastery. I'll put it on. And then we can deconstruct those. That I lose the physical mastery, so I'm going to hold off for the minute. And then these guys can also go. And then I just get some motes back. 2 rows. Oh, we've got the Titanic on the stream today. We should just have it where the Titanic is in the bottom of this stream, just going. Nah, not quite. Every time the Titanic goes down, we die. Oh yeah, cool. I totally blanked on. I was like, that name seems familiar. Hey. It's like, I swear I read that earlier. Oh, is it gonna make me do this stupid? Okay, I said it last stream. I don't like what I assume this quest is gonna make me do. Yeah, I don't like these examine or pick up something from an enemy after you kill it quests. I don't like them. It's a bit annoying, not gonna lie. Do we have I assume a dragon firework at some point just then? I can also imagine it being really annoying, not only because I'll forget like that, but I can imagine it being really annoying if you were like an AoE class and having them all overlapping and everything. So yeah. But so far, I'm going to try and keep to my goal of 1 level so far every sort of midnight stream, which has been pretty successful so far. We were level 90 when we, 2 days ago. We've so far gained 1 level a night, and I'm hoping that we can get our extra level. Just trying to make me jealous. Fine, you succeeded. I don't want to kill you though. I'm not looking for you. By the way, Ghost, when you get back into the game, I need you to do me a favor, by the way. If that's, we need to find a hunter cosmetic body piece that looks good. Wait, is that my favorite? It's my favorite cloak. I love it. Sorry, it's my favorite cloak. And you've got the Mordor thing. I love that cloak. If it's good enough without, I will be okay not using the hat. But yeah, this is my favorite cloak. You may think that this is my favorite cloak. Wait a minute. You may think this is my favorite cloak. It is not. This is. I'm glad we have someone else with a good fashion sense. Because ultimately, guys, I'm otherwise going to end up getting the snow dusted stuff from the Yule Festival, much like my other hunter is. And I'm going to end up doing this again, which I do love the look of this. And I think this would very much fit our location right now. But yeah. Gondor Ranger. Oh my god, we've got some backflips. Is the best cloak ever. True. %. Ever seen the orb? What, the blue orb thing? Yeah, I got that from my 9-year. I think... Is it blue_orb? What is it? Orb_blue. Okay, well, I knew there was an underscore there. I just haven't opened my 10-year box. 9-year box, rather. But that's what I don't like, right? I think I should just have that by being 9 years. And same for the frame. The frame, I will still say, the best frame in the game. Best frame in the game. And nobody can disagree with this. Is it Prime Vitals I need? Right. Best frame. Wait a minute. Wait. How do I do this again? I want all the heals. Give me all the heals. Oh wait, I got parry. Damn it. I mean, not damn it, but like, I want all the heals. How do I? There we go. This is the best. This is the best one. No. Yeah, this is the best looking one, except only with the JRR japped me short. I'm gonna have to now log out and log back in because I don't like Prime Vitals personally. I'm not a huge fan. So now I need to log out and log back in because it's otherwise a pain to do my plugins. Is Frame Manager not cheating? No. I mean, ultimately, it's just aesthetic. Nobody else can see it. Only I can see it. So, you know, I'm only, you know, I can't, you know, have it and you can't actually because it's not up to date. But even so, yeah, because it's just because it like changes the entire thing. I mean, part of the frame, like, is to show off what you've got. So in a sense, right, you know, we're showing off that we've... Is this the Mordor frame? Is that the legendary Mordor frame? Or... I can't remember. But, you know, it's part of showing the achievement of it. Whereas, you know, I currently have nothing except, you know, Blaze of Hope. I'm not a huge fan of Blaze of Hope. Adventurous Seeker frame is alright. I just go with nothing for the minute. Until I get the Yule Festival frame. At which point, my life will be complete. Because the Yule Festival is the best festival. It's just how it is. What, the Hope one? That's the legendary servers. That's get to, I think, level 50 on the legendary servers. If I remember correctly. So... legendary frames, the Adventurer Seeker frame, and then you've got the Blaze of Hope ones. So the Adventurer Seeker one is get to level 15. So the Blaze of Hope is get to level 60 on the legendary servers with any character, and then any of your other characters are then able to have that. So there's quite a few cool ones. I like the Black Gate one. Let's just go like somewhere else real quick so I can not die. So you've got like this one, which is that'll be the 10-year frame. That makes a lot more sense. I like this is the new one, the Heart of the Mountain. So that makes a lot more sense why I could find a lot of the Heart of the Mountain stuff. On the thing, the Black Gate is quite nice. The Beacon of Gondor's all right. Helm's Deep I think is pretty cool. Great River even. Moria Rambler. Black Gate is just get to level 100, right? 105. And then Heart of the Mountain is Uninvited Guest, which just get to 115. Cool. Oh. Yeah? What? Oh my god, stuff. Nice. And it's white. What does it look? Oh, I forgot. It does this a lot where you get the like armor and it just like goes over the top. But bow. 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 If it was Lindral, Lindral would be kissing me. Lindral kisses... No, Lindral kisses Reneborn a lot. I think there's some weird stuff going on there. Alright, have a good one. But yeah, I just think there's some weird stuff going on there. Not gonna lie. Lindral's a bit of a weird one. I mean... Do you not remember the relation between Lindral and Reneborn? I mean, technically it's adopted, so not necessarily directly related, but... For all intents and purposes. In the lore of the game, they are. Because, Lindral is the mother of Reneborn. Only because you were sad about me making Palpadol the son of Palpatine. You're a little bit upset about that. Just a tad. That was a jump. Oh, also, what was that? What was that? Sorry, I've completely remembered a thing that I need. What was that? I want Cocoon. Can you imagine? Just be stuck in a cocoon. What was that one? Earnable. Sword Salute. I want Sword Salute. It's like 300 Lotro points or something. 200? Something like that. It's 200. I'm not willing to spend that. Well, I could just spend 20 days doing it myself. I think I would much rather do that. Not gonna lie. I don't think I have that many more. Like, I think a lot of them are just, yeah, the default ones. Ooh, gauntlets of, okay, might. Damn. What about horses? How many horses do I have? 16. Amateur numbers. Speaking of horses, though, today is the last day of the festival, officially. Sad to think. And I have done like 0 work towards it. Maybe that's what I should do and to get my levels. Yeah. I'll go get my levels from doing the festival, because it will all be on level stuff. Not listening? Okay. I won't mention the fact that, you know, the festival is on its last day again. I won't mention that. A little fact. So Lesser's Dexterous Shield. Agility, Vitality, Physical Mastery. Okay, so it is a Warden Shield. Okay. I was going to say. Seemed a little bit peculiar. So how does it feel, Ghost, to nearly be out-leveled on Lindrel? Lindrel's gonna, you know, be out-leveled by this character soon enough. So I'm gonna update enhancing the thing. What thing? Wait, what? I'm confused. I'm confused. Not confuzzled. Confused. 15k XP. Nice. The insights thing. I have no clue what you're chatting about. Just gonna be quite honest with you. Apparently I know. Yes, I am aware of that thing you have mentioned, but I am not aware of an update related to that thing. I mean, I know what game you're chatting about. %50 free weekend. Something about item decay. Um. I don't know. I can't see anything. I'm seeing a big bug fix at some point. I'm just scrolling down. It just says 50% off free weekend, and then fix the decay bug. Fix the bug where shelter overtake if another person upgrades the shelter. Item decay damage multiplier. Food item decay damage multiplier. Okay. But what about it? Something about drunkenness? You can get drunk in the game? Anyway. I need to find one more route. One more route. Let's go find said route. There we go. Defeated. Glad to hear. As long as something's more fun. That's just a good thing, right? I also just completely forgot that I'm going against one of my least favorite types of enemies in the entire game. What on earth is this here? It's freaky. Is that not... Yeah, impaled wood trolls. Yikes. I thought it was just bugged and staring at me. It kind of freaked me out, and I didn't even see this one down here. Metabolism. Okay. Can't get over that. Let's try again. The metabolism, the rate at which you burn fat, right? Or digest food? Not digest food, but... Chemical progress that goes on continuously inside your body. Oh, well. I guess sort of. Uses food to produce energy to function. Something I apparently lack the ability to do some days. Just sometimes can't even function. Like right now. Only reason I'm not dead yet is because it's just a hunter. You know, hunters... I probably play hunter blindfolded. Doesn't mean I'm gonna. I just mean I probably could. This war steed is going to be absolutely horrible in here because some invisible walls and trees and bushes and everything is just too much in the way. You mean a Bilbo? Yeah, a Bilbo Baggins. Right? Is that what you're chatting about? Right. Oh no, I'm being attacked. I think we can all agree though. Clearly still the best horse in the game. This horse has no equal. If it wasn't affected by the run speed boost, it would be useless, but oh no, my subscriber town services have run out. Well, that sucks. I guess we'll eventually make our way back to Bree to obtain that. But for now, we're just relaxing with this stuff. I mean, Wildermore. Let's see how many quests we have in this area. Balewood. Like, we're almost done in this area. What, the run speed boost? Didn't you get it as you entered Moria? No, I think it was the hunter. Oh, the horse. Okay. So I was gonna say, I remember you got the run speed or the horse boost when your hunter entered Moria. This Westfall took away all your spirit. I quite like this this area things. I think I'm just getting used to side stuff because I know I have to do it for a trade point. But I can also understand how... I think this area specifically is probably the worst, like the Balewood stuff. Yeah, your hunter that got to 105 in a week. That hunter. You know, that one. But yeah. This is probably my least favorite area of at least Wildermore at the moment. I'm just looking forward to unlocking Hitbold, which I guess I've already unlocked, actually, because you unlock it at 84. Fangor made you angry and crushed your soul. Yeah, I remember, is it Ease of Fangor? Yeah, it can be a bit of an annoying thing. But yeah, I know ultimately, as I said, I need to get those extra trait points. So we're looking to get the gonna ruin Isengard. I haven't, not on this character. I haven't done. This character skipped Isengard. This character's done nothing main quest wise since entering Moria, so it's kind of completely, you know, not anywhere near the plot. But on the other thing, what on Palpatine? Can't remember. I think you go back later. Yeah, you must be, because it's kind of the whole thing about Saruman being problematic still. Pretending sort of kind of to be Gandalf. Lesser Valorous? Bracelet Prowess? Damn. If I was a level 85 champion, I would love to be in this area because the amount of gear I'd get would be staggering. I don't even know what I'm trying to do right now. I mean that as both a joke and actually truthfully. I'm getting a lot of pretty decent, actually, level 85 champion gear. But I guess, you know, I can just not chuck the gear away and at least I have it and I can just trade it to Dampe, right? Or mail it to Dampe, because there's nothing stopping me from doing that. But I also think you'd probably prefer nice blue crafted gear and all that fancy jazz. So by the time Dampe actually gets around to being played again, I just need to get my metal and weaponsmith up to guild level 85. So I can start crafting like critted armor for you and, you know, critted weapons. I kind of wish you could inspect a character that was offline, because I'd love to inspect Dampe. But I'm not sure. Like, I remember I used to have a screenshot of Dampe's gear because I wanted a reference, but I didn't. I don't think I've still got it. So I need to remind myself I need to loot these guys, which is really annoying. Because I can't even loot them normally. Well, the thing is, when you log in, it's going to ask you to delete some characters, so I don't really want to make you log in, right? I mean, I can't show you, but I do have gold. It's not like that's a problem. But I also know roughly what level gear you've got, because you probably have the same amount of gear since the last time he was on the stream. So I can just look back to the stream. Boot Scrap, thank you for the follow. Much appreciated there. Hope we're having a good one. Yeah, at least I get a rough idea. And also, you probably just get, like, drop stuff that I gave you, so... yeah. Like, the amount of champion stuff I probably got. I mean, I have every stream downloaded. And I know it was at the end of the stream, so I just skipped to the end of the last sort of month and a half's worth of streams. And we eventually find it, right? Because it will be the latest point. And I even know where it was, because it was in the middle of Bree, outside where the mayor is, near the fountain. Kind of near the fountain. And I also know you've got, like, probably purple at best. So blue should be significantly better. Yeah, near the Falcon in Bree. Do you know where the Falcon is? Damn. I do not know where that is in Bree. Can I? Okay, I can just destroy them. Because I don't want to go over in numbers. Because, like, that would be decent. It's level 86, so it's a little bit higher, but... like, this is some pretty decent stuff. Like, that's alright. That's, you know, good. I'd have that. If that had, agility, I'd probably wear that for the physical mastery. Not gonna lie. I don't want wood trolls. I want orcs. What's up? That was a terrible sneeze. Yikes. Dampe's online. Wait, what? Why is Dampe online? Don't be online. Ultimately, like I said, I know that the gear I'd craft you is still better. It doesn't really matter. And then I just, sup, Dampe? We're like the same level nearly. You have significantly more health than I do. You probably even have, in some cases, some better gear than I do. Alright. Yeah, look at that vitality increase. But you're gonna get a lot of tank gear. And that's why. I'd take that physical mastery, yikes. I'd love that. But Dampe is back from the dead. If we get to somewhere safe, I can actually, like, you know, look at his gear properly. But nowhere around here is safe. So we'll just have to wait a minute. Hey, hey, how are we doing? Right, destroy these 2 axes. And hopefully that equals completion. Examine the strange ice flow into Finglas Mead. Why am I being randomly attacked? Okay. But yeah. What? What? What's occurring? You forgot all about the creepy masks? I mean, people are selling them. Last I saw on the auction hall. Doing good for the high elf race today. I'm glad to hear. I unfortunately am only a lowly regular elf. So, you know. I didn't quite learn how to roll when I was a child. You don't have that kind of money? If only you knew someone with money. How much is it? How much people selling them for? Where's this? What am I trying to... What? I'm confuzzled. Oh, that's Mossbeard. More than they're worth. But I wonder what that price is. What's the number? I have a whopping 23 gold. So what's that, like 470? Or is that for 2 of them? Like, how much would it cost to get all of the ones you want? Is, I guess, the question. Is this? There we go. How do I get across there though? So 215 plus 215 plus 855. I could probably afford those. Alright, alright. Doing good. Hope you're doing well as well. Chilling out in what is actually probably my least favorite area of Rohan so far, but sure. Hopefully out of it soon. It's just too many trees. It's a bit too crowded. I would look myself and tell you the pricing, but I don't have my thing. Ghost has... Now? Ghost has had that for ages. Half my money gets spent on Ghost. Actually, probably like 90% of my money in this game gets spent on Ghost and like 10% on me occasionally. And Ghost can't deny that. Can you, Ghost? Can't deny that. 975? Not quite that amount of money. Actually, to be fair. I mean, technically, if Ghost buys a nice cosmetic, or wants a nice cosmetic, if I buy it for him, I also get it for myself, so it's 975. I'm sure it'll be cheaper after the event's finished, though. Actually, it might go up after the event's finished. Never know. You know how people are. So I've got 10 gold on here. I should have like 600 gold in my vault.
Greetings.
770 it might go in my vault. I also have 39 Ithilon shards if I ever wanted to sell those, so there's also that. That's like 3,900 gold, technically, if I were to sell everything. And I'm not even sure how much Reneborn has. Let's see. Oh, I'm in Ethring. Oh yeah, I've been doing my roving threats occasionally because I'm up to 118 gift giver brands. That's another 299. So what? 770? What do we say, Ron? So 770 plus 230. I have 1,000 gold, like, on this character, technically. So, we could buy it for you. If it was a very big deal for you.
Gondor needs your aid.
But for now, we're not worried about the money. Instead, we're worried about this. Actually, one last thing I want to do is I want to go on Kestor. With my nice new aesthetic. I like the look of him. Maybe less the cloak. The cloak was kind of an experiment for a second, but I think just as is, like that, with the rune pouch on the side, right? Could be nice. Maybe even without the gloves. I think that the gloves would be nice, just not these gloves. I do still have this robe. Unfortunately, this robe specifically is bound to a count. However, I could craft you the non-critted one, which would look the same. If you wanted. Because it should just be... this one. But that should then just be... like... these gloves? Oh. I quite like that. But I don't actually like it at the same time. I actually don't know. I guess it's not the same. It's alright. I do need to wait about 2.5 days before I can actually make it again, though. Just saying. But, ooh, that's... I kind of like and hate that. I really wish you could dye... Please tell me you can dye the middle... Oh, no! I want to be able to dye this. And I could have liked it. You know? Makes me wonder, though. Supple Wildermore. Because normally it'll be like, this shares the same cosmetic as... Oh, so it is the Wildermore... I just don't have the actual recipe for it. So you can buy it from Survivors of Wildermore. Okay. So I can craft this. That's needed. His eyes, not gonna lie, kind of scary with this lighting. And someone with the best hat in the game. Look at them. The best hat. And also the best bow. Not the best bow, but one of my favorites. Right. I'm looking at Westamnet level 90 armor. Yeah, I think that is better. But I'm not sure how much better. But this stuff is significantly better. And this stuff is even better. I hate the look of it, but yeah. Did you mess up technically? I guess the middle of it then? Damn. Need a new command. No comment? Damn. Honestly, if you hadn't have done it afterwards, I wouldn't have noticed you did it wrong. Because I just assumed. I don't know why I assumed.
Greetings.
Biggie.
How can I be of service?
What else are in outfits? Pig mask. The one fund cloak? It's kind of alright. I wouldn't wear it personally, but I can see the appeal. I'm tempted to get like a quiver for my my hunter instead of a cloak. But I don't know. Right, though. What up, Lindrow? This interesting looking gear setup. Still level 45 gear. It's kind of problematic. It's where you put on just a mask. Hey, I know my favorite mask.
How can I be
I'm gonna
of
put on
service?
my new outfit. You know how to look there. Alright. Alright. Beautiful. So scary. So incredibly scary. Right. We're going to log out of this character and go back onto Tar Valon. I killed her again? Oh no. However, will I deal with this? Do you know what I'm interested in doing though? I'm quite interested in on Tar Valon since I have no limitations really. I'm gonna think about, and you may see this as cheating, but we didn't do it on Palpatine, but we might on this character. Getting like I think we said we can get up to like 500 or something % experience gain on this character, which is obviously insane compared to the base 100%. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. I mean, if it doesn't work, we certainly get at least a increase. But I think we can get, at the moment, with relative ease at least, we can get 500% experience gain. Which means, you know, Ghost, we can get to the Minas Tirith content super duper quick, which is what you want, right? You want Minas Tirith today? I don't think that's going to quite happen. I mean, first thing I need to do is a lot of Beornings to get that sorted. So I'm actually planning on maybe making an extra 25
After
Beornings at some
conversing with
point
the trees
over the
of
next
Baelwood,
maybe week.
Mossbeard has learned horrifying truths of Nurazum's origins and the fate of the Elder
Might be an idea.
Brundoron.
That's 5 levels quadruple experience or maybe quintuple experience. I don't quite know how that works to multipliers. Wait, what? A week? I mean, I'm just thinking if it's farming for the most part, it should be fine. The longest thing that it takes to do 25 Beornings is just the intro. Honestly. Because the intro I have to be fully attentive. Whereas I can just be kind of... I don't have to be fully attentive, but I do have to just make sure that I don't do it wrong. Whereas with the farming, I can just click make all. It's pretty easy. Well, considering the amount of time I actually have to play in that week, then I'd say it's relatively quick, all things considered. Certainly it's not going to be like today or tomorrow. I mean, I do have these. So I need 4 per level because of the daily thing. Well, 5 per level, but 4 if it's the one thing. And then I do have like however many hours of double XP, but still. Can I help? Not really. Not in line of sight yet. Normally that just looks like line of sight. How about this? We have a race. Who gets to level 100 first? Dampe or Palpatine? Then we fight. Not fair. How come? Familiar with the content? I mean, yeah. True. What's this on me? Oh, end memory. Okay. Fine, I'll just move really slowly. I will read every single word of every single quest 3 times and still be faster. Nah, I think I'm good. I think we'll just play normally. I mean, Palpatine still won't get his the super duper XP boost or anything like that, but I think Tavelad is not exempt from that. But at the minute, I kind of want to be. I'm okay doing the slower content. That was scary. At the moment, I'm alright doing the slower content. So, yeah. Like, I'm doing 7 levels under. I could be leveling a lot quicker if I just played normally. Like, if I was doing the main epic. Or even the next region. Because that's also, you know, like 88. And that's only like 4 levels under. It's not too bad. But here I am, doing whatever this content is. With however many quests left. Because all I have to do is Bale Woods. And then I think I'm into the next region. Like, I've done all the quests here. I get 100 marks and I get 900 rep. Is it worth it? Probably not. But I also get a load of virtual experience and Friend of the Deep Woods and more rep and other stuff and what have you and, you know, all that jazz. So hopefully, we go.
The Ent Mossbeard wishes
Speaking
to tell
of
you
walking,
more of what he has learned from the
though,
trees of Balewood.
saw recently
Nurazum's
there is
might
a
stems not from within,
what is
but
it like? There's a video, a Lotro video, that has over 1 million views, which is pretty interesting, pretty cool. Where was it? Lotro Walk Across Middle Earth. 2 years ago it was uploaded. Has 1.2 million views. Pretty cool. How deep can clams survive? As deep as they want to. Saruman and Nurzum. I mean, my video is the 9th most viewed Lotro video on YouTube, so I'm pretty happy about that. Just saying. Top 10 viewed videos. So you got a lot of Isengard and Saruman. He looks so bored. He's just staring at the ground. Got you into lottery? Nice. I remember the old little ad on a video. Oh, not on a video, on a website that got me into the game. Well, that my friend saw, and then I saw, and then he played it, and then got me to play it. Saruman, Sarah Oakhartman. Heliask, thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. Hope you're having a good day. Turns out, you know, Saruman is you know, we've got Saruman, and he's actually Sarah Oakheart in disguise. Biggest plot twist. And he just starts walking incredibly slowly. I've been really good at bugging into stuff recently. I don't know if it's just the servers that have been problematic. But as we know, we all clearly love Sarah Oakheart. She is definitely the best character in the game. There's no greater character. You seen her once? She's always watching. So there's this rumor going around that apparently I love Sarah Oakheart or something, by the way. Totally false. 100% false. I get to play as the Nurzum. He's cool. Something about me having Sarah Oakheart's leggings. I don't know. Something weird.
Nurzum has sown discord throughout Wildemore.
I mean,
but nowhere was the power of the stone
Oh,
felt
God.
greater than where his path of
Kind of,
destruction began, deep in Balewood.
kind of messing myself up. I get to be the bad guy. That's fun. What on earth is that? By the way, that's a reused thing, but sure. Well, that's just a AoE. I messed himself up, as in, like, you know, I said one thing about, you know, I said something about loving Sarah Oakheart, and then, you know, you caught me saying that instead of about Lindrell. Yeah. That is exactly what that's called. And that's why I said it's a rumor and it is untrue. I despise Sarah O'Carr. Not a fan. Now, Nona. Nona. Different story. Nona I like, but I just like that she shuts down Horn all the time. Horn is just annoying. Because he immediately loses any sense of, like, you know, cleverness as soon as Nona walks into the situation. Because he's just madly in love with her. Instead of, like, trusting her, he almost got himself killed by Nerzum. Not very clever. Yeah. Not sure I could personally ever do that to a person. Just saying. I think arguably one of the worst things you can do to someone. Personally. I hate waiting for cooldowns. We don't like it. I don't know if you had cooldowns in real life. Is it getting to that point where I have to, like, I start saying random stuff like that? Maybe. Okay, I'm gonna say it again. I understand they probably want you to play this rather than watch it. But at the same time, I don't know, maybe I'm just weird. I don't find this fun. I just find this monotonous. I find this very just, like, I wouldn't necessarily say boring, but, you know, this isn't what I'm necessarily playing my Hunter for. You know, to not play Hunter and slowly go through a forest, slowly killing enemies. I'm sure this is what, like, normal speed of killing enemies for, like, Lindral or something, but or Dampe. Yeah, I'm used to, you know, killing stuff a bit quicker. I mean, what did we used to call Dampe? Champion? I don't want to talk to you, tree. Duskleaf, is that the one I killed earlier? Yeah, that's the one that... I just want to be out of this. Session plays recently. I've just been pretty bored with them. Do I really need a bow? Let's be honest with ourselves. And who crafted it for me? Yeah, I'm just very slowly attacking an enemy. It's evading some of my attacks. It's blocking half my attacks. It's, yeah, a bit meh. Just not very interesting. But yeah, maybe I'm in the minority. Maybe I'm just whining about something almost for the sake of it. But that's how I feel. I do like that AoE skill. It kind of looks good. But yeah. I'm gonna stop going on about it now, and we're just gonna slowly but surely attack this enemy. A big thin squid. Looks like a bug. God. So I can tell it's late. Start to not be able to read properly. It's like I have to get people at work to write down the like order of them playing, right? The order that they play. And some people's handwriting is just, you know, a bit terrible. Terrible. Can't read it. Yeah, it's late. It's like nearly 3 AM in Norway. Bit late. I had a review thing because yeah, there's this stupid thing, and I think it's dumb because it just doesn't work. But yeah, basically we have this thing where the manager on shift has to do an observation of you know, whoever's working on shift. So they have to like observe you serving someone or whatever. And then basically write about that. Now, okay, I'm about to leave. I was so confused. But basically, I don't like it because like they only ever write like nice things like, oh, you could just sell more stuff eventually. Because it's redundant, because if there's ever a big issue, it's resolved. But yeah, someone wrote one for me today, and even they couldn't read their own handwriting. I was like, just really, should you be writing it then? Oh, I also didn't realize I got Quests of Wildermore, or Deeds of Wildermore completed, at least the first bit. Only 8 PM there. I mean, you know, as we've said, right? We've got Zog time, Ghost time, and then we've got Banana time. But I'm not gonna lie, can't remember when Banana time is. I think Banana time might also be 8 PM. I can't remember. But Ghost time, it's 3 AM. My time, it's nearly 2 AM. So yeah. Well, yeah. I just can't remember what state that was. Like, if I could work out what state it was, I could work out what time it is. It's like, the only state that I keep an eye on what time zone it's in is Boston. But yeah, that's the only other one. Hash time? What? Central. I just only keep an eye on that because it's, you know, GMT -4. And it's when any updates or whatever is based off on this game. So. So if I have to look up what time the servers go down, I will just look up just Boston time on Google, and that'll be it. Damn. It'd be so weird. Just like you leave at like, let's say 5 and you return back and it's still 5. Like, time stood still. But yeah. I think that's why as well, like considering there is such a drastic difference, I think it can be like 8 hours or something, up to, depending on where it is. Like, that's why I also like doing these slightly different time streams, because not everybody's going to be free at my normal, like, 6-hour period of time. So I like to occasionally do these sort of later ones where it's more, you know, people can catch it when they otherwise normally can't. Because I think that would mean if it's 8 PM for you now, that means my normal stream would start at midday. That was a thing I had to do, actually. So, I don't know if it's a common thing elsewhere, but there's, due to like lockdowns and everything, and like businesses having to change times and whatever, right? You know, basically, like Google Maps isn't always right for a place. Like times opening and stuff is pretty bad a lot of the time, or has been. And I actually had some people in today, so we shut at 10 PM today. And I had some people show up at like 2 minutes to 10 who wanted to book, and I was like, we were about to shut. Like, I can't sell you anything. So they brought up Google Maps and were like, but it says here you shut at 11. I was like, no, but you do make a good point that that needs to get fixed. Because I actually didn't realize. Apparently people have had it, people come up about it, but I haven't had anybody mention it to me. I actually updated a piece of information for the separate, so you know, the laser tag thing is in the is technically as a separate business on Google, and I actually updated a bit of information on that since that's my department and I know the most about it. And I got an email the other day from Google Maps being like, hey, over 10,000 people have seen your thing. I was like, kind of makes me feel self-conscious. Don't know if I prefer that. I don't know if I want to see 10,000 people to see my thing that I wrote. Even though it's potentially 10,000, in theory, you know, 10,000 customers. In theory. Obviously not in practice. I don't know, it's just weird that there was like 10,000. I was like, damn, that's like... I was more annoyed because I was like, that's lost... Like, how much lost revenue is that, right? For a department that doesn't get a lot of love in the first place, and I've like been heading into work early to do any work on it. Like, I've been going into work like 2 hours early just to spend a little bit, like, those extra 2 hours on it so I can get just a bit of work done. Like, I'm not getting paid for that. It's more just... I've always said a passion project for me to like get it sorted, but I was like, how much lost revenue is that? Like, let's say it's £5 a person, 10,000 people. You know, it's 50 grand. Not 50 grand. Yeah, 50 grand. Is it? 50 grand? Yeah. So, like, I knew that. I knew that was the answer, 50k. But I also completely thought I was wrong. But then, on top of that, it's like, you know, when you book, it has to be a minimum of 6 people. So that's actually 60,000 people, in theory. Let's say they will book. That's £300,000. Which is tons. Of, you know, potential lost revenue. Plus they buy, you know, drinks and food after and all that. Obviously it doesn't directly translate because people might just want to see, but it annoys me. They do this weird cop-out thing where they're like, oh no, I totally agree. I'm super vocal about this issue with this department specifically. I said, fair enough, if it was like a new department, I could see less work, like, you know, or if it was like a separate thing entirely, but it's a pre-existing thing that's been there for a good 20 years. But why is it just now getting, like, it just doesn't get the same respect to it as all the other departments? And it just means that, you know, we are, like, ultimately, if we make an extra, you know, 100 quid a day on it, that's 100 quid that the company is making extra on top of, you know, what we're already making. And more money is more money, ultimately, so as long as you're not losing money on the staff to run it, which you're not,
by the destruction the White Hand and Nurzul
you can make
caused in the forest,
minimum
the Ents of
40
Baleward
quid
march to war.
in half an hour, and you're spending about 5 to hire someone for it in like half an hour's worth of value. So yeah, it's a 6 times return. I think what I need to do is I'm going to go on a little trip. A little trip around the country to the other ones, and I need to talk. Like, I want to have a little chat with the people in charge of the other places. 'Cause there's 3 in the company. So that's the perfect opportunity for me to go to the other 2. And I just want to see how they run it. Right? Name 5 countries outside of Europe. I mean, America, Canada, Mexico. Is New Zealand in Europe? I don't know. I'm bad at geography, alright? Geography's like terrible. Is New Zealand in Europe? I don't actually know that. Is Australia in Europe? I mean, what's Europe and what's, like, EU at that point as well? Alright. From my point of view, you just, like... I mean, there's that as well. But, like... From my point of view, everything that isn't America is essentially just Europe. But also, I'm abysmal at geography. I can barely tell you anything in the UK. I mean, North Korea, South Korea. Yeah, true. Is New Zealand? So yeah. Also, I don't know why, but OBS decided to stop recording again for some reason. Luckily, I think I caught it pretty quick. But I don't know why it does that occasionally. I need to work out... Because the button I press for it, for the record, is actually like... not convoluted. But like not something I press like on the daily. So it's a bit weird when it happens. Anyway though. Just a tad bit annoying as well. Maybe I should change it though. Because ultimately it's just a macro. But yeah, I think when it's one of those things where if I'm coming off of work, I can just like play Tar Valard, for example, and I can relax because I know the characters, like I know Hunter well enough that I can not be fully there and I can still play and survive and what have you. However, if I were to play a game that I haven't played before or what have you, I think it can be a bit of an issue. So that's why I've tried to be a little bit careful. But at the same time, I don't want my like 6-hour streams to just be other games where I feel like I can progress more in this one. So I need to kind of pick when I do it. Maybe we should play tomorrow. Or maybe we should play Skyrim, like I've been saying I should do. I don't know. Since we're not playing so much Palpatine anymore, maybe it's perfect time. Because I don't really want to play as much Reneborn on stream at the minute. I actually tried to do it. It's very intermittent with its FPS. It jumps from like 15 FPS to 30 FPS. And maybe that's just me being like, when it jumps from 15 to 20, then goes to 30, then jumps down to 15 again, and then jumps up to 20. Yeah, I've been wanting to play Skyrim. I just need to get it working because Skyrim, Oblivion, any Bethesda game has been really picky with my computer in recent times, where it just won't work sometimes. Or like what it'll do is it'll launch up in like the smallest resolution it can, and then my screen will like flash, and then it will shut down the game and it won't launch. And I don't really know what's causing it. And I want to play Skyrim, but I can't. So I've been tempted to just like plug in my old Xbox 360 and just play it on there through my capture card. Just that be it. But I want to play with mods. But then I spend like 20 years modding it and then don't actually get around to playing it. So I don't want to spend like all day tomorrow modding the game to then it not work and run really badly and then, you know, not just, you know, just crash or whatever. I mean, I know there's like a Sauron armor mod, right, that you always go on about. So that's probably the one you mostly want me to install. I just can't wait, you know, for the re-release of Skyrim again, you know. 10th anniversary release of Skyrim. Can't wait to fish. Very excited to fish. Sometimes though, I'm just like, I kind of want to just play vanilla. But then I just want to add a bit more to vanilla, like maybe a couple more like spells and weapons, and then it kind of snowballs from there. I remember watching a stream years back where they did a no fast travel character, so they had to literally walk everywhere. And that was kind of interesting, if not a massive time sink. Yeah, I like the, I can't remember what spell it is. Like, there's like an not apocrypha, but like something like that. There's like a couple spell mods that are pretty interesting. Enchantments as well. I remember there was one that gave you an enchantment where for every, like, you get enchantment where you would make money based on every hour. So let's say you had this enchantment, it would give you like, I don't know, 20 gold an hour. So you'd just be basically passively making money constantly. which is pretty interesting. So I think I need to go to Edoras, which is apparently the way it's pronounced. I call it Edoras, but the game pronounce it Edoras, even though it's E, not A, but sure. Don't like it, but okay. I'll not question it. They also tell me in game that Sarah Oakheart is not a good person, and clearly, she is the best person. Yeah, the true saint of the universe, Sarah Oakheart. The speedy little thing. It's a very weird mustering horn to have. Actually, I guess it's the homestead, so it does make sense. Should kill her. Oh, God, I think I did. Right? Technically. I mean, I once had a quest where I had to escort Sarah Oakheart, and then I didn't kill any of the enemies, and she died. Does that count? And then I failed the quest. And I was like, is that truly a bad thing, though? Considering, like, if Sarah Oakheart dies, is that actually a fail? Or if anything, am I just speeding up the quest chain? I don't think you have to kill specifically Sarah Oakheart, if that makes sense. I'm going to enter without them even realizing. Because I'm pretty sure you can do that. Except maybe you can't. I might have to do the pre-quests, actually. I really hope that I don't. Oh, I'm just going to enter normally. I don't care enough. So yeah. Cool. But yeah. Kind of. Sarah Oakheart is certainly a interesting character. Sorry, I was trying to read something. I got distracted.
I do not know if we will survive this onslaught.
Do I just go Entwade and carry on from there?
These are desperate times.
Because if I do
for the
Entwade and then I
Rohirrim.
do Edoras stuff, and then because I have to do book 11, chapter 10 or something like that, or book 10, chapter 11, to unlock the thing, the quests in this location. So Horn and Corridan should be over in this direction. Our good old chums, our buddy old pals, which we have yet to actually have any interactions with before now.
I have received
I guess they're
word
not
from
here.
Edoras that your exile is lifted.
I've got to go all the way back up there. Are you kidding me? Good thing I have a travel. What? Well, I just don't want to be, I don't want to spoil, Some people are new to the game. That's why I speak in very, I mean, okay, technically, pretty sure you don't kill her. I think she just kinda ends up dead. I'm pretty sure she ends up sacrificing herself, right? Well, you know, you never know. I'm in the complete wrong place. What am I doing? I'll just say yes, sure. Yeah. By the end of the story, like, Moria, technically, dead. True. Go search it up yourself. It's on the wiki. I know, and I take solace in that fact. But yeah. We're actually really bad at the whole leveling thing right now. Obviously, it's like a curve. Like 1.5 million. That's like, I'm pretty sure 500,000 more. 1.6 million, but I'm pretty sure that's like 500,000 more than it was last time. So, obviously, it's just harder to level up. But, yeah. Interestingly, though, you do see that character at a level 100 quest in Osgiliath. That does make sense, though, I guess. It's not necessarily... It's more a vision. There's a lot of visions in this game, you know? Like, well, that thing when you go against Gothmog, you get, like, a bunch of visions of, like... The guy... Who's the elf that I hate? Who's the elf that I really hate? Oh, I'm trying to work out who it is. It's Narmalith's dad. Laodin. Yeah, I don't like Laodin. Just saying. Laodin really annoys me. I just really don't like him. I'm not gonna lie. So yeah. Been a while since you played the game? Well, still here. Still going strong. When you see Fred, wait, what? I think we're playing different games from each other, Ghost. I think you might be playing someone else on a, you know, maybe something you shouldn't be playing. Titanic just sank? Yeah, 2 hours 52 we've been here. So that means that you started it at 5 minutes past midnight. Played when Mines of Moria first came out. So that would have been what, level 60? What, cap? Or 65? I can't remember. But yeah. Yeah, 2 hours 40. So it was 2:45 for me, which means you must have started at 5 past midnight. Because I know out of Moria it should be 60, because it's 50 before 50 for base game, and it should be 60 for that, and then Mirkwood is 65, if I'm correct. But I could be wrong.
decided what I must do.
I don't know that because we've been doing our level by level character. Speaking of level by level, the legendary servers, or more specifically Shadowfax, I think, is getting, I think, supposed to be getting Moria soon, right? Not personally my cup of tea, but The Mines of Moria will arrive on Shadowfax server this Wednesday. So,
One path remains a mystery to me.
that kind of sets a pace for how long it'll take for each expansion. I wonder how quick it'll catch up to Anno. But yeah. But yeah, what is how many expansions now? So you got Moria, Mirkwood, Isengard, Helm's Deep, Riders of Rohan, Helm's Deep. Then a bunch of quest bags. Then Mordor. Then Morgul. Then War of Three Peaks. And then Gunnerbad coming out. So we're on 9 expansions by, I think, the end of the year. Damn. When you put it like that, quite a lot. Can I go Entwade from here? Please, I hope I can.
Do you bring provisions?
Harwick. I don't really want to go Harwick though, do I? In 3 days it's September. Well, 2 days, sorry. No, it's 2 days it's September. Because today's the 30th. And then it'll be the 31st tomorrow. And then the day after that it'll be September. Because need I remind you that today, being the 30th, is the last day for you to take advantage and get items from the festival. Just in case you didn't know that, Ghost. Well, yeah, but it's like 4 a.m. for you and 3 a.m. for me, so I think we're far enough into the day where we can actually call the 30th today. If it was like 10 past 12, I'd be like, yeah, tomorrow. You know? Nice. Nice. Ladies and gentlemen, Warsteed. What that actually was a tactical retreat. Clearly. Not the game being incredibly temperamental with Warsteeds. No. Don't know what you're on about. I was a little bit worried it would actually take me back to Forlor. I've discovered Aoworth. Nice. Should probably pick up these stable monsters. The amount of back and forth I'm having to do. Actually, hopefully I just have to stay anyway, and then when I go Edoras, then I can just, like, stay there. Actually, Wayfaring Hunter skills. Let's go find out what I'm missing. So if I wanted to go Snowborn, I need to be 80. I need acquaintance standing with the men of the Suckcroft, which hopefully is pretty easy. Alsberg, Helm's Deep, Dol Amroth, Arnach, Minas Tirith, Warstead. I have never had Warstead, After Balos Gileath, Henethanen, Camp of the Host, Heyrondir, Dale, Yarnfast, Scarhold, Limlock, and then the 2 new ones. I have not had those. I've actually only had like half, actually, I swear, of the, or like maybe 2/3 of the existing, you know, wayfaring skills. So what I probably need to do at some point with this character is just go back, and I have definitely got up to like Misty Mountains, Trey's Wolf and Trestle Bridge I can get with a bit of effort. West Angmar, Rivendell, Forakel, East Angmar, Ekadunan. I need to do 21st Hall still, I think. Yeah, 21st Hall onwards. So 21st Hall, Karis Galadon, Murky's, Hundinian, Hundirian, sorry, Galtrove, Stangard, Snowborn. I've got Forlor. There's a lot to do, but a lot of them I think I eventually get tired of them because reputation. But if I'm doing deeds in these areas, then I'm going to be getting a reputation for it anyway. Water. Is that just what you wanted me to say? Just wanted me to say that word?
Nothing has changed. I have not
Are
received
you just
word
wanting
from Aedas
to
that you may
make fun of
pass.
me?
Wait. There is something
Are
familiar
you just making
about
fun of
that
me?
man.
I'm
Is it
sad.
Gleowine?
I'm so sad that you would do such a thing. That hurts. Deep down. How close to the queen I am? Best buds. Obviously. It's just how that works, right? Worry about all those later. No point in picking up those quests early. Instead, sacrifice and go here. Now, I ended up dying to these guys on Palpatine, so hopefully we can get away without dying on Tarvelod, even though... No, I think we have more health, even though our gear is technically worse. But if I remember correctly, this quest line actually gave me some really good armor and some jewelry upgrades, so that could be fun. Though I wonder how it will be with 86, because it is that then 86 is new expansion, so you know, I haven't played Call of Duty in ages. I mean, I played a bit of Warzone when it first came out.
I do not know
But I think other than
if
that,
it will survive this onslaught.
not really too much. These guys, be problematic, but I refuse to use mounted combat. So, you know. I mean, you were playing zombies a while back, weren't you? I just get like really anxious and don't like playing against bots on like Black Ops 1. That's what I like. On the Titanic. Yeah, I can read you like a book. Imagine if there was a Star Wars Titanic. I mean, like your two favorite things come together. Just like a Star Wars game that had a Titanic in it. Like a Titanic map, you know? Like imagine if Battlefront 2 had a Titanic map. And then you could play as Palpatine. Killing stuff. You could electrocute them in the water. Right, let's go chat with Horn. So I think what we'll do is
We have returned to Aedoras, and
I'm
death
hoping
is
by the
upon my
time
mind.
we get to the Entwade stuff, we should level up, and then once we get to 93, the stream will be done for the evening.
Unless I am very much mistaken, that horse is Shadowfax, Lord of the Maris.
Nope, there is nothing clashing whatsoever. I don't know what you're on about. Clearly, you do not understand Star Wars as well as someone as into Star Wars and the Titanic as me. Please don't crash. Thank you. Alright, though. So, yeah, I think 3 hours is pretty decent. But obviously, we have like 10 chapters to go. But a lot of it's like just dealing with everybody's second favorite character after Sarah
You are
O'Connor.
not the first to come here today.
But yeah,
If
looking
you
at
are
this,
willing,
earrings,
I will
useless,
take your
but
weapons and bring you before
pretty
the
interesting.
king.
We
You
have
ready
returned
for
to
everybody's
Lothar
second
against
favorite
the
character,
king's
Gus?
orders, but
We
do
love him.
not seem to be the only ones coming to the
Absolutely
Golden
love him.
Hall to
Look at
speak
him.
words of warning.
Wonderful.
Theoden, son of Thengel, I have returned, and I bring warning
Good
and
old
wise
favorite
counsel.
Grima.
A storm is brewing. All good people must stand together or be destroyed.
Grima's clearly the best boy.
I greet you, Gandalf. But why?
What about
should
Eowyn?
I welcome
What thoughts about Eowyn?
You bring troubles wherever you go.
I quite like the dress, but I feel
You
like this
say
cloak
a storm
doesn't fit
brews.
because it's not the same
I say
color of
you
blue.
are its herald, a bringer of woe and ill tidings.
I like the fact it's all dialogue though.
You
It's actually like,
speak wisdom, my
you know.
lord. All around us the news is
I like
grim.
voice acted stuff because then I don't have to pay
It is
attention.
not 1 week since your son and heir Theodred was slain on the western marches. You cannot trust in Eomer. He would empty your city and leave your treasures unguarded. And now Gondor tells us that the Dark Lord stirs once more in the east. It is curious, is it not, that these are the days in which this ragged wanderer returns to us.
Gandalf
A worker of evil
Stormcrow.
may come in fell times, Grima, son of
That's his
Galmod.
name.
But there are also those who come when they are most needed, when days are darkest.
I did not mourn when Shadowfax came back riderless, Gandalf.
Nah, Theoden just said it
Return
correctly.
of the horse
I'm
was
sorry if
made
you-
all
you
the
don't
greater
speak
by
proper,
lack of the
Kirsten.
rider.
So it was, my lord. See his rags? Have you ever seen such a beggarly figure?
The courtesy of your hall is not
I
as
think
it was.
Grima
Theoden,
does a
son
good
of
job
Thengel.
at
Has your door ward,
you
Hama,
know,
not reported the
just
names
the
of my
voice actor and
companions?
just the actor in the movies.
I see only
It's a good job
churls
at
and
making you
vagabonds,
hate him.
And you the worst of them all. Be gone with you, and leave my lord to those who do not wish him ill.
You know not of what you speak, Grima Wormtongue.
Fancy. Better not get any stains in that one.
Theoden, I offer you my counsel, if you would have it. I have ever been a friend to the House of Eor, and would not see it come to its ending.
Nor would I,
Chindal.
Gandalf.
But the
But
alcoholic
it is
version.
so dark. So dark.
No, my friend. Not all is dark.
I'm convinced he just pokes a hole in the ceiling
Behold,
at this point.
beyond your darkened windows, there is light. The skies shine above, as they always have. Will you heed me?
Now I see the shadows for what they are, Gandalf. They are fleeting, like a grim memory.
Do you think Grim is dead?
How
Would we
came
prefer if
this
Grima
to
was
be?
dead? Am I bad for saying that? Maybe. Remains to be seen. It's Grima! We love him. He looks so bored. I can't see his like face properly, like super zoomed in, but does he not seem really bored?
It seems
'Kay.
your road entwines with ours for a pace or two more.
So yeah, obviously, the issue with these earrings, as much as I love them, is the fact that like stat-wise they're not the most amazing. Like compared to this, I'm actually losing like 450 health. Though I am gaining a lot of physical mastery and crit, and I guess some fate, but the physical mastery and crit is, like, I think very good, but obviously the agility vitality is kind of a teeny bit lackluster.
Much has transpired since last we met, but my companions can give their account.
We meet again, my friend. I am glad of it.
It is good to see you
Yo,
again,
Theoden.
though we are
What
met
up?
on the very precipice of danger.
I have cloven a number of our
So it's nice
foes
now, we're
since we
basically
last
getting
met,
double
but
the
it is
experience. We're
not
getting like
enough.
15,000 experience for the other
I
quest, and
feel
now we're
as
getting
if the heavy shroud
27,000.
has been lifted
So
from
not
my
quite
sight.
double, but nearly. But very quick. And yeah, this stuff,
These are
we'll have a
better
look
tidings
real
than I
quick.
believed
So
possible.
obviously lot
I will
agility,
guide you to Grimace
vitality,
Chambers,
we get some
as the
fate.
king
But again, the
instructs.
physical mastery that we get from the level 80 stuff is just really good. So I don't know. It's just one of those things. And now we can properly use our best horse. It's funny that we can say with a straight face, this is like our fastest horse, right? We aren't lying in any way about that fact. Well, I mean, other than War's Teats, but they don't count. And I just find that kind of funny. Also, I feel like that would be a very uncomfortable chair. I feel like if I sat in that and I leant back, I'd just end up stabbing myself in the head. Do you not think? Or am I just really that clumsy that that's immediately what I assume would happen? Just never get comfortable.
What did you find there?
Just come back after a long day at work and just lean back on your chair and just get impaled. Damn. Imagine. I just wanted to relax, damn it. I will say though, it does feel a little bare bones, even though there are a bunch of houses. But I also just don't think there's much that goes on here, because it just gets like evacuated straight away. I'm just saying it just, yeah,
Every one
feels
of
bare
those
bones.
items was a gift.
Where did you get these items?
I forget there's like half
There
those
is
quests
one
there.
item you should return
Or like
yourself,
items.
as its owner is here in the hall.
I remember this token.
Let's go to
I gave it to my
Eomer's
brother to bring him good
chambers.
fortune in battle.
Oh yes, my favorite outfit. There we go. That's not that bad a looking outfit, to be fair. That's the that's a very similar look to the thing I have for my Runekeeper. Could I make that like a black? Ooh, I might have that. But like black, or like, I don't know, silver or something. What would be like a, obviously like maybe a green, like a kind of like greeny color to match with the surroundings. But I actually quite like that. I think it kind of works. I agree with that. Yeah, green is also still one of my favorite colors, which is kind of sad. Maybe I'll go with the blue. I really like Evandin blue. Oh, I do not like that though. I don't like that on that. Why did it have to be so horrible? Maybe just washed. That green is alright. navy. It feels like I just need an extra, like, dark red. Dark red? Dark blue. I just think black is a bit boring for it, but I could also just see black working. I might go make a different cosmetic. Like, so, have this one. Well, yeah, we're camouflaged. That's the point. So what do you think of this ghost? Just us running around like this? I hate it, but I get a haircut. And then have it black. But then I'd have to make sure that I get, like, the correct sword, so it's for another time. For now, we'll stick with this. Though I could see myself still having that now. And then maybe just getting rid of the shoulders. Honestly, it's because of the swords. And I don't have my my thing for the wardrobe at the minute. But I think I would go for this. I would go for this if I had my cosmetic swords, which I currently don't. So instead, I'm going to stick with this. As is. But I am up for that to be a cosmetic. So I kind of like the roby kind of thing.
Bringing me these tidings, friend.
I do have them. I just don't have the subscriber thingy at the moment. Because it ran out. Because I didn't pick it up. And because I was in like an area that I didn't have a travel skill for, I didn't want to go back to Bree and then have to go awkwardly go back to one place to go to another place and then ride for ages to come back here. I'd rather just do it tomorrow when I'm like play this character normally, you know. I mean, as you even said yourself, it's very bare bones as a Forge and Relic Master. I've said bare bones, but you know, yeah. Hey, thank you for the raid. Much appreciated. Meow do sugar. Thanks for the follow there. Much appreciated. I hate the fact this... I might have to stop using Prime Bag for the simple fact of this new update that makes it move around all the time because it's really starting to get on my nerves and I really hate it.
My brother is free of his cage? I delight to hear it.
So I'm interested in rings because this stuff is better than what I had. But look at that physical mastery. It's so different.
The confines of his hole. Speak with Theoden.
I don't know.
And see if he is willing to
You'll pay me to stop using the war steed, but it's the quickest way of getting from A to B. Just the way it happens. I need to get so many voices. How do I get so many voices just talking over each other? And my voice adding into the mix as well, so this is just really awkward to hear. Even that hurt my brain.
Hope, Gandalf, but my heart is heavy.
Oh, I died. I just tried to get so many overlapping voices. It's like the perfect opportunity. It even threw me off.
Your strength is not gone, my friend. It lacks only your sword to return in full force.
I'm interested. Do they just spawn? I mean, ultimately, I know that these guys just spawn. You know, and so I'll be like, he'll run up.
Might he have stowed it?
I just want to know where he spawns. Oh, they just spawned.
Take this blade, my lord. It was always yours to command.
Arise,
But yeah.
riders of Theoden.
I really like this cosmetic sword.
We must
Just,
stamp
I
out
really
the
like it.
threat of Saruman.
The bow is my regular bow,
Hammer, bring Grima before
but just
me.
something about I just like how
It's time
kind of
he
ornate it
redeemed
is.
his
I don't know if that's
treachery.
quite the way to describe it,
Aye, my lord.
but it's just
But
a really
you, my
nice
guests,
sword, I
deserve
think.
the
You know,
hospitality of my house. I have been a poor host.
it's just really nice.
No,
Lots
Theoden
of jewels,
King.
lots of gold,
Men of Rohan must ride today.
a very
We will ride with them.
elegant,
Yes,
maybe.
You will be welcome.
Ornate is, I
Aragorn.
think, also a correct
as-
word for it, right? Elaborately
overconfident,
or
Theoden
highly
King.
decorated. So I mean, I
Isengard is
guess that's
strong,
true.
And other perils there are also. After we have gone, you must not delay. Lead the rest of your people to the hold of Dunharrow.
I only have
My
426
people
minutes.
will go to
Yikes.
Dunharrow.
Gotta go
I will
unbox
not
some
bring
loot
them
boxes.
I
Real
will ride
quick.
to war, to fall in the front of the battle, if that is the need.
I think I could essentially
The Lord
get
of the
myself
Mark will
a piece
ride.
of armor / jewelry
Who then will lead
with
your people
each
to
Bjorning.
safety?
So it would cost me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
I will
6,
think
7,
on that
8,
before I
9,
go.
10, 11, 12,
Here
13,
comes
14,
my
15,
counselor.
16.
My lord, you should come
16
in for the hot
Bjornings, and I
sun.
could probably
Your
get
meat is
myself
nearly ready.
a full set of
Can
armor on
others
this
not
character.
deal with these troublesome guests? Let Grima send them away.
No, Grima. I will ride to war as I should have done long ago. And you will ride with me.
And I'll be super duper powerful. Because, I mean, it's like we said, for
But
example,
I do not send you away.
I've already got one of these anyway, but, like, this stuff is
I
it's
ask
strong.
you to ride at my
That's
side
less,
and thereby
that,
prove
no,
your
that's
faith.
10 jump, but
Will you do this?
it's like our cloak is, 20 levels difference and an essence slot.
A lord of the house.
Like,
of
I wonder what
Aegon
essences we
may
can
have
get
a
at the level we're at
stomach for
currently.
war, but I am only
Like,
a
that's less
humble
physical mastery, but
servant.
more agility and the essence slot, so.
Let me stay behind.
Not much
a
more vitality,
faithful
though.
steward to keep
I guess the
your
agility
hall
and the essence
until
slot,
your
yes.
return.
I can see them giving you less stats. For, they do. I think they do actually quite a lot, especially the later stuff,
He is
where they
not
give
a
you
man,
worse
but a
stats,
snake.
but they give you an
You
essence slot.
cannot bring it safely along, nor can you leave it behind. Give him a horse, and judge him by the choice he makes, whether to ally with you or with Saruman, his master.
I need to sell this stuff. I have, like, decent chunk of gold here.
No, do not harm him. My
Cool, you
mercy
just
is
dismissed
now
the bomb.
ended.
Good to
If I
know.
see him again, it will not go well with Grima. I go forth to battle. It is like
So I was
to
going to
be
keep
my
those down there.
last
And the
riding.
runestones. Yeah, you should have probably
Theodred, my
not
heir,
chucked those
is
away.
slain. Who shall I leave behind to rule in my stead? Is there no man? In whom do my people trust?
We trust in the house of Earl.
See, that's
But
going to be alright.
Éomer is the last of that house,
More
and I
agility,
need his
more
sword
vitality,
arm.
more crit, less
It
physical
cannot
mastery.
be spared.
But does it really matter at that point?
I did not name Éomer, nor is he the last. There is his sister Éowyn also, fearless and true of heart.
Éowyn?
All love her. Let her lead the Erlingus while we are gone.
All love her, except
You
Ghost.
speak wisdom, Hammer.
Ghost hates Éowyn. Right.
So it shall be. Éowyn will rule the people in my stead and lead them to Dunharrow and safety. I ask that you and your friends help her with this.
Alright. Yeah. So what is it? You hate Éowyn, and you really like Arwen, right?
There is strength
Was
in
that
Theoden,
how that worked?
and that strength will flow
can't
into
remember.
his people. I have been given my freedom, and now I ride to war with my king.
It is good that Theoden takes action to protect his people.
For too long have I stayed beneath the
Correct
roof
you.
of my hall.
You mean Vex or? I'm guessing you mean Vex.
There is no
That'd be
honor in
V.
this. Why must I stay behind?
Just VEX.
There are many things to do before the people can leave for Dunharrow.
See, again, more agility, more vitality, less physical mastery. But I also get crit, and I need to stop thinking of it as purely only physical mastery. Because I'm getting physical mastery from the agility and stuff. And also the more health is just going to help me over a long time. Yeah. It's not a particularly commonly used word, I would say, but I think you would be using it correctly. So, isn't it a synonym with annoyed? So, you love to annoy me? And I guess that would be the truth. So, you know. I mean, we all knew that though, didn't we? Right, and then we got these gloves, which I'll probably go for again. More health, more agility, more armor, obviously. Less physical mastery, but the agility should make up for it. And then we get, the 558 crit, which is a nice little bonus on top of that. Some terrible frame rate drops there. I did what? What?
Do you have a time to spare an old woman tied in Sparrow?
Didn't know it. Didn't know what. It's actually Sarah Okar. Did you not know? Okay. I did that thing again, as I'm sure you know, where I immediately forget the entire conversation we had. Because I got distracted. Not gonna lie. Happens a lot. And I kind of also was trying to work out stats in my head, so I blame it on that also. I get to fight some dudes now, you know?
Everyone must obey the word of Theoden King.
Yeah, exactly.
What gives you the
Just
right
pay
to
attention
order
to the
us out of
king.
our homes?
Did I try Valheim? I have not tried it. Cannot say I've tried it. I'm bad with those kind of like... Isn't it sort of like Rust, right? Survival type games? Yeah, I'm terrible at those sort of games. Not gonna lie. Damn, I can barely look after myself in real life, let alone in a game. You know? Ah, fair enough then. That was the weirdest sneeze I've ever had in my life. I muted to sneeze, which is fine. And then I like sneezed, but like it made no noise. There was no noise. And then I feel like I held my breath or something while I sneezed by accident. Because then now where like is, well, guessing it's my lung that hurts. Because I don't think you want to hear a sneeze over, you know.
It will be some time before all the people are ready to leave.
Don't want to
but this
don't want
is
to
a
hear
start.
that.
Grima
Nobody
has
wants to
fled the
hear
city,
that.
but I believe some of his allies remain.
Right, so let us do the gloves of removal. In fact, what do the gloves of removal look like? Do they fit with the aesthetic that we're going for? No. I'm not actually sold on the chainmail on the side, personally, but we'll see. Well, the sneeze I had didn't make any noise whatsoever, so I don't think that's going to help, sadly, with anything. So I'm sorry to report. Alright. And our next one. Ready to go. This is interesting because in the context of like doing this normally, you would have also already done the session play with Grima, where you like sort of learn him like capturing Gandalf kind of. So we should know like straight off the bat these are a problem. Aren't you always disappointed in me, Ghost? How can I forget even more Norwegian? That made me more disappointed. Not 100% of the time. Like 99%. Right, I think there isn't an enemy here. It's just the weird a barrel of weapons. Joe, that emote has made me think. I can't remember. Like, I'm gonna look up Mega Man games. I don't know what Mega Man games I've played. I think that's a problem. Potentially. But I'm very bad at playing games, as we all know. Not necessarily in playing them themselves. Like, I just mean getting around to playing certain games. Like, the severe lack of Zelda games that I've played. I think Ghost is... I'm also really bad at, like, watching movies. I get very behind on movies. It's a problem.
But my uncles are complete.
I really want to go through, like, top, you know, games of a decade or something. Right? And then just go and play all the ones I haven't played.
It is time.
Let's look up top video games of 1990. Should we see? Highest grossing, best-selling home video games of 1990. But I wanted 1990s. So this is going to be awkward. Tetris. I've played Tetris. Yeah, I think so at least. I think I played Tetris. Like once or twice, maybe? Don't know. I mean, clearly, because it's not Episode 9, the best Star Wars. So, Super Mario Bros. 2, I have played. But yeah, I have played that. That's that weird one with all, like, the plants and stuff. I don't think I like that one that too much.
I am ready.
I remember a very old Batman game. But I don't know if it's that one. I just want to like find 1990s. Yeah, 15 greatest video games of the 1990s ranked. So 15 is Monkey Island 2. I've never played a Monkey Island game, so I wouldn't have played
Love
that.
of the mark.
Gran Turismo. Not a fan of racing games, so didn't get around to that. Fallout 2. I do own it,
and this fear.
but I have not played it.
But a king's word is law.
Resident Evil. I'm just not a fan of Resident Evil, like the style.
You will not escape judgment.
Super Mario Kart. I have played. Street Fighter 2. Don't like fighting games, really.
I submit to your
Turnips Pro Skater. I have played. Sensible
right
World
to
of
war.
Soccer. Not really.
It is like to be
Sonic the
my
Hedgehog.
last
Played that.
riding.
Pokemon Red and Blue.
I need a
Played that.
minstrel by my side to
Though that said,
record
I don't think I
deeds
ever
for the way.
finished.
My king.
I don't think I ever
It will be
finished
your burden
Pokemon
to
Blue
witness
because
my final days.
I think
This be
my
they, and
cartridge
record them in song.
had a problem or something.
You will
No,
return from the
I remember I
battle,
left my
king.
cartridge out in the rain once, and
That
or left
may
my
be
Game Boy out in
so.
the rain once, and then the
Do you
sticker,
accept my judgment?
I do.
the sticker like peeled away, like 3/4 of the way to the top, because that's where like the exposed bit was. So I always know which one that was.
Fourth
Which is easy.
Aerolingus.
But no, I think there was something I couldn't get past the Silphco thing because I think it bugged. There was some weird thing where I wouldn't let me get past, even though every time I've looked, I'm like,
So
no,
they
that
are
should just let me
gone.
pass, but it
May they
never
ride
lets
to
me pass.
victory. My uncle has commanded that I bring the people of Edoras to Dunharrow.
Wait, what?
I have need of your
Hey, I got
aid.
sent it anyway. Easy. It's exactly what I want.
There are not enough curses in the world.
So
for
we're
the
not worried about
invaders
that
of the
now.
lands of
We are just
Rohan.
worried about Kingstead
There are not enough curses
quests.
in the world
Final
for the
Fantasy. Oh,
invaders of
Quake.
the lands of
Pretty sure I played
Rohan.
Quake.
The White
Final
Hand
Fantasy
is wicked.
7. Never played a Final Fantasy game.
The Rohirrim
Bar
have need of your
Technically
services.
14.
There are not enough curses in the world for the invaders of the
Half-Life,
lands
I've
of
played.
Rohan. There are not enough
Ocarina
curses in
of
the
Time I've
world
played
for the
but not
invaders of the
completed,
lands of
like I
Rohan.
have mentioned before. Super Mario 64 I have completed. I think I've 100% completed Super Mario 64. I'm pretty sure. So I'm pretty sure I got to the end of it, and then I was like, "Oh, there's an extra star," and you know, there was rumors about an extra star or whatever, and I couldn't find out. And then
Greetings,
was
friend
sad.
of the Rohirrim.
Rohirrim. Should we then see top 15 games or whatever of the 2000s? Let's go have a look what there is. This is probably where I play even less. Left 4 Dead. I don't think I've ever played Left 4 Dead. I haven't. I don't own it, so I must have never played it then. Rez. I have no idea what that is. Wii Sports. I have obviously played Wii Sports. Modern Warfare. I have played Modern Warfare. This guy's outside. Shadow of the Colossus. I have not played. Guitar Hero 2. I have played. Silent Hill 2. I haven't. Oblivion. I have. Majora's Mask. I have played, but never completed because
but the
was
servants
scared.
of the enemy are everywhere.
I was young. Bioshock. I have Bioshock, but I don't think I've ever. No, I haven't played them. Metal Gear Solid. I've never played a Metal Gear game either.
What brings you to these lands?
Halo Combat Evolved. I have played and completed. Deus Ex. I've never played the original Deus Ex. The Sims. I don't think I played The Sims 1. I think I played The Sims 2 onwards. And then GTA San Andreas, I have played. So at least I played the kind of popular game.
Upon our lands.
200k marks. Damn. How do I take marks from people? See, top games of the 2010s. Let's see. Skyrim's probably on there. Not gonna lie. It's probably gonna happen. I scroll through and I already see the word Fortnite, and I don't know how to feel about this. And then nothing is gonna happen. Everything
What
is fine.
business have you with the Rohirrim?
And I need to kill some pillagers. Which hopefully is relatively easy. So what do we got? Super Mario Galaxy 2. I've never played that. I haven't played any Super Mario Galaxy. I want to. It's a very interesting looking game. But I just haven't played it. Breath of the Wild, I have briefly played when it first released. When I was in London for Comic-Con. Red Dead Redemption 2, I've played like the intro, and I have not got past the intro. For whatever reason. GTA 5, I have played and completed the main story. Super Mario Odyssey, haven't played. Mass Effect 2 have played to completion. Skyrim have played a ton of. Last of Us I have not played. Red Dead Redemption 2 Red Dead Redemption I've completed. Portal 2 I've completed. God of War never played. Arkham City completed. BioShock Infinite haven't. Pac-Man Championship Edition Director's Cut. Can't say I've played. Divinity Original Sin 2. Super Mario 3D World. StarCraft 2. Minecraft. Persona. I've never played a Persona game. Mass Effect 3. I don't think I ended up playing Mass Effect 3. I think I played the intro of it. Metal Solid 5, The Phantom Pain, which actually I lied earlier. I have played a Metal Gear Solid game. Or just a Metal Gear game in general. I played a teeny bit of Phantom Pain. Skyward Sword I've not played. What have I played here? I played a bit of Street Fighter 5, technically. I think I played Smash Bros. For like the Wii. Or just, yeah. Right? I have a... Oh, what was it? I think... Even though I haven't played it, I have like a collector's edition of... Is it Ico? Ico? No, I think it is Shadow of the Colossus. I have... Is it Shadow of the Colossus? I don't know. I can't remember. I have like this collector's edition of something. I can't remember what it is. And that's really bugging me now. So I'm gonna go find out. Give me a moment to just real quick check that out. Purchase history. Wait, what? But I bought a thing. Oh, I just worked out what button I was pressing by accident to stop streaming. Not stop streaming, stop the thing. I swear it's Shadow of the Colossus. Anyway, yeah, I own a collector's edition, like still in unsealed or whatever, or like sealed in box of whatever game for PS4. I don't own a PS4. It was a present that I know I never got to give, so just kind of sits there, not doing anything. According to eBay, I never bought it. I had to buy it on eBay because it was not available anywhere else. and give it to someone else. Maybe one day. Yeah, it was a present for someone I don't have contact with anymore.
There are not enough
So,
curses in the
I
world for the
particularly
invaders
wanna
of the lands of Rohan.
give that
Right
person
hand
something
is
that's
wicked.
relatively interesting.
These lands were once so
Oh, I
fair.
gotta. Yeah.
We are a strong
It's sad that
lot.
I actually remember now the
will
order you've got to
survive.
talk to people.
The White Wizard has taken everything from us. There are not enough.
I mean, I was
curses
just
in
gonna
the
get
world
a
for the
PS4,
invaders of the lands of
play it
Rohan.
there.
The enemy must be punished for
Ultimately.
encroaching upon our lands.
That's my plan.
We stand in silence while the storm of Isengard grows
I
stronger.
mean,
The Rohirrim do not surrender.
PS4 is like outdated now, you know. So I think you can get them probably for a decent price. Oh no! Please don't start lagging me out. Don't do this game. I just want to level up to level 93. Once we get to level 93, which is like 3 quests from now, we're gonna finish up the stream. Well, yeah, the PS5. I'm saying, like, people sell their last gen consoles, right? So, I mean, there's supposed to be a newer version, of, like a new revision of the PS5, sorry. Right? I heard it's not as good. It's like, I think I saw a video that was like the heatsink and the fan were just like, the heatsink was certainly like significantly less. So it was like lighter, ran hotter, and I think the fan was quieter though. Could be wrong. But, you know. Hey, we love T-posing Rohirrim. Oh, no. Okay. Do you know what I'm never going to buy, though? Because I can't ever buy one, though. We're never, ever going to buy a Nintendo Switch. Never. Never going to happen. Sorry to say. Just the way it is. It's a chicken. We ready to nearly level up? It's gonna be so much fun. I'll probably do the 7 quests just so they're done, and then go from there. Because I'll have a decent chunk of quests from this
Shadows
dude.
lie along our path.
There's patrol the
We must
road,
seek to
which is
dispel them
fine,
at
and
all
then there's
cost.
pick up these things, and then we're all good. Problem is, I can very easily say, oh, I'm going to do these 7 quests, and then I'm going to be like, oh, I'll do this next one because it's really easy. Oh, I'll do this next one since we're already here, you know. I need to be cut off from the quests. It's like an addiction. But also, you know, it helps out the character ultimately because, well, yeah, we get experience. We hopefully get some gear, maybe, or even just leveling up gives us the ability to get better gear. Because, like, 95, I want to create the 95 armor if I can. But I might compare it to the armor I get from a box and see what's the better choice. But yeah, so we'll do that in 95, and then 100's not that far away after that. And I think we can, you know, if we do things properly, if we were to play this like tonight, for example, or we do like maybe like 10-hour stream or something, I could see us, if we had the correct preparations. Maybe not tonight, but because I wouldn't have the preparations.
The Dunlendings rally to the
But I
banner of
mean,
the White Hand.
we
stride
not
into a
tonight.
danger
I'm just
that
saying.
we
Let's say
cannot hope to
if I
overcome.
prepared well enough and got the
Minions of
enhanced
Orthanc
XP
have
supplies
grown
and all that
stronger in
jazz.
these lands.
Yeah, tomorrow I'm not working. It's Monday. I don't work Mondays. But I can't. I'm not saying tomorrow or today or whatever. But I'm saying if we prepared well enough, and I got the enhanced XP supplies and the extraordinary experience, I could probably, if we did like a 10-hour stream, let's say I got like 10 enhanced XP, double XP things for an hour. That's 10 hours. And I were to get a decent amount of enhanced XP supplies and what have you, we could probably get to like 105 if we were good enough with everything. And I certainly want to get to 100. Because at 100, I can get my imbued weapon. And then we can just start working on that. Which is, like, biggest priority. Okay, I nearly just died because of stupid animation. So that was not fun. I'm using a JRR Japme short, part of the JRR collection, my personal favorite. As Ghost has just done very kindly before I got a chance to. There is a link to the collection on Launcher Interface. There's plenty of different ones on there. It's not just this one, but they're all very lovely and decent amount to look for. Clearly the best name is 50 Shades of Grey Wizard. Cannot be beat. Ghost loves that one. Biggest advantage, small map. It's great. I don't think I could live without the small map. Not gonna lie. Just too fundamental to my existence. Come on. Hey. Look at us. We're so close to leveling. One quest. And we level up. It's amazing. And then we're just further ahead of Dampe. But more importantly, even closer to Minas Tirith, which I think is what Ghost is most excited for. Ultimately, are you not? I think that's our biggest thing. Given these quests and then find out the other two in a minute. Other two? 5, yeah, other two. Correct.
I do not believe you will find welcome here.
Level 93. Love to see it.
We are a strong lot.
I'm interested now
We will
in
survive.
this armor. Wherever it is, this stuff. I want to see this cloak. I want to see the point where I get over double. So double will be... What's that? 320? Okay, so now we are double the agility, over double the armor, over double the vitality, and I think over double... No, just under double the finesse, I think. Like 10 under the finesse. So it doesn't scale
There are not enough
sort of
curses in the
linearly.
world for the invaders of the lands of Rohan. There are not enough curses in the world for the invaders of the lands of Rohan.
You just said the same thing, but just slightly different. Okay. Right.
It is wise for
Let us
wanderers
try and
to
not
equip
throw away
themselves well.
interesting items. So I like to keep, at the moment, some items for some cosmetic potential. I do not like that look. Not gonna lie. That is not a good looker for I don't like it. But I will keep sort of scroll cases and obviously potentially cosmetic items. I think obviously it's supposed to go with the Jacket of Lies. It's obviously supposed to, you know, continue. Which is why I kind of was on the fence about even just the chainmail aspect of this. I might get some black dye, since I can now craft black dye. And get that though. I just like the pouch, you know, the pouch just adds a lot for me. You know? And I think the silver isn't too great. Oh, that's not what I was after. Like, Moria silver, I do like. Moria silver is very expensive. So I'd rather not, if I could help it. What? Because I can... Oh, right. I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying to me. I was like, why are you talking about satchels for? Oh, yeah. I just said that as part of my conversation. That's a thing. It's funny that, eh? I went the wrong way. Not very clever, am I? So yeah, as soon as we get these two quests last. All right, with the sass over here from Ghost tonight. What's going on with you? I'll see how it is. It's just sort of that's just the sort of thing I would say. Be like, yeah, that's how conversations work.
I do not know if we will survive this onslaught. I am afraid of what is happening to these lands.
Funny that. I'm not offended. I just like kind of making fun of it. If you said that in to me in real life, I would also say, I would be like, you know, that would be my reaction. Be like, all right, I see how it is. It's like I had at work, you know, we have these radios. They're not great, but yeah, they're not great. So sometimes you can't hear what's being said properly. So I had to ask the other person to repeat themselves 5 times. Even I felt bad, and then eventually he just said it really loudly over the radio, you know, basically shouted it. And I understood it, but I was like, "All right, I see how it is. Gonna shout at me? Are you gonna raise your voice? I'm not gonna talk to you. Yeah, I see, you know." Spite. That's what it is. Spite. But I don't think. I like to think that you can't offend me. I'm very difficult to offend. We talked at work at one point about playing Cards Against Humanity. And I was like, right, if we ever play Cards Against Humanity, I can only apologize for how you will see me after compared to before. Yeah, you will see me differently. So I can only apologize. I need to kill one more orc. I might need to get a new weapon soon. And I hope that I get a legendary drop. But the thing is, do I go for a 90? Like, not a 90. Well, I guess a 90, yeah. Or do I just wait till 95? And then when I get my new armor, also go for my new, like... When I get my new armor, also go for my new thingy-majiggy legendary thing. Like, do a full refresh. Because I need to get a new one of these as well for my scholar. It's actually why I'm working my scholar up, is not only for me, but for Lindral. Lindral has the non-critted version, and I want Lindral to have the critted version.
The enemy must be punished for encroaching upon our lands. There are not enough curses in the world for the invaders
So
of
much
the
experience.
lands of Rohan.
And immediately, this is the weird thing, right? They immediately give me a worse bit of armor.
Curses in the world for the
Right.
invaders of the lands of
So
Rohan.
I have to do the previous quest to unlock these ones. Right? I have to do it. So I have to pick up these gloves of removal before I'm able to come over here. Yet I get a quest that gives me worse versions of what I already got from the previous quest. And it's not like I chose like gloves or like a boots or helmet. It was gloves or gloves or gloves. So I get less agility, less vitality, less physical mastery, less crit. No, same crit, sorry. Less armor. Very weird. I don't understand it. But okay. Why does Lindral have to die? I said I'm leveling up my scholar so that Lindral can have a better item. I asked my, you know, my motivation. Because you went from like 0, so like, what one did you have, for example? Is it Whisper Draw? Right. Yeah, I don't want to turn the non-crit, but it was better than having nothing. So you had nothing beforehand, right? And then, where's the level? Where's the one I'm looking for? I already know. But I know I gave you the wrong one. Not the wrong one. It was the only one available. And I wanted to get you a better one, but I didn't get a chance. So I'm leveling up so that I can get you the better one. Well, then I can just have the opportunity to fix my mistake. But again, it was better than you having nothing, because you got an extra like 9,000 or something morale. It's not 9,000. It's like... No, it's near enough 9,000. You went from 0 to an extra 8,846. Which, you know, is pretty good. I might have given you this one. I think I gave you the 121, actually. The 5,283. So you went from 0 to an extra 5,000. And then you can get an extra 3,000 if I just give you the upgraded version. That is... yeah. I think that's how that works. Yeah. Or something along those lines. Anyway. I said I was going to get that quest done. So that is what we are gonna do. We've completed it. We're going to go finish off for the day. And maybe later tonight's stream or whatever, we'll continue on with Tar Valon and maybe try and get him to 95. That'll be interesting. Or we go do another character. No, I'm doing just a normal stream. So it's 4 AM now, right, for me. and then I have to like sleep because now I've been up for like however long. No, I didn't. I did not say that. I never said that. I said, oh, if I were to prepare and do a 10-hour stream, I would be able to get to 105 in a day. But I did not say anything about doing noon to 3 a.m. at all. You are definitely imagining that. You can even look in chat and tell. You said 12 a.m. to 3 a.m. so there's a 15-hour stream. You said not 10, did not say no to higher. And then we answered a question about the skin. So I never actually said or commented on that. So I never said anything about it. Because I actually only just saw that message now as I scrolled back through. Well, I'm saying no now. That is not good advice to live by, Ghost. But yeah, because yeah, obviously I have been to work today, and I think I've been sleeping really badly. Like, I think the other day I didn't go to sleep until like 5 a.m. and then I woke up at like 8 a.m. which is only like 3 hours, which is probably not too great. So I should probably not do that. And then I had to work, and then I've come back, and then I've streamed for 4 hours, which is more than I've been doing recently on these later streams, which is nice. And yeah, then we're gonna finish now. I'm gonna get like however many hours of sleep, and then at 6 o'clock we'll come and do a 6-hour stream, and then yeah, if I end 3, so time I get an entire 9 hours of sleep before I have to go on. But I could go to sleep now, get 8 hours of sleep, and then work on the other stuff I need to do in my life, and then you know, stream after that, which is what we're gonna do, because I need to get on top of the whole I didn't upload for like 3 months thing. Yeah, need to sort that out. So yeah, we're gonna go life, yeah, aka editing videos. Anyway, and also yeah, not having 3 hours of sleep a night. Don't do that. Bad idea. Right, I'm going to go. Nonetheless, thank you all for coming along to the stream. I will see you at 6 p.m. my time, so 14 hours from now. We will start up the next stream. It gives me time to do what I can. If you're going to be here at noon, you're going to be a little bit disappointed. I'm sorry to say. Anyway. I'll be back with 6 p.m. for a 6-hour stream. Gonna be saying that right now. 6 hours is what you're gonna be getting, unless you know I feel alright enough to go later, but I'm not guaranteeing anything. And yes, see you later. Bye bye.